Yo, it's your boy Orion, one half of the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Back at you with a new video. It's time for the Northwest Sports Fanatics Fantasy Football League 2020 Draft live stream with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or our GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. So I'm just trying to get everything settled in. And it's not letting me edit the order of the draft, which is very frustrating to me right now. I just want to be able to get everything edited properly. So it's kind of driving me insane with everything the way that it's going. But I guess it is what it is. I mean, this is not the way that I planned for things to happen. I bottom line wanted to be able to do the draft, and then I was going to pick names out of a hat that I already have here in front of me, and maybe they have a time limit for when you can do that by, which is kind of bullshit to me because the way that I had it set up in the league, obviously I started the league, so they have me at first pick, and then Marcus, obviously being the other guy on the channel, he has second pick. But I have a hat right here with all the names and the drawing. So I'm not sure if I had to do the order like an hour before, but like I checked it like 20 minutes ago, and it allowed me to edit edit the order. But now it's getting to a point where I'm on here. As you can see, I have it so you can see what I'm seeing. So I'm going to League Manager Tools so that people don't think I'm just bullshitting or whatever. So if you go right here, and where it says Draft Tools in the middle, it says Reset Draft, but that's where you normally can edit the order for the draft for your participants. So I won't lie, I'm kind of pissed. I mean, I got the first pick in the draft. Bang! Odin's Child, $5. My guy, appreciate you very, very much. This is the first time that I've ever done a live stream draft. Appreciate you, Odin's Child. What's up, my guy? Thursday, can't get here fast enough. LOL, Chiefs Kingdom. So I'm really disappointed that maybe I took too long to be able to edit the order. I figured I could edit the order within the last 30 minutes, and then I draw names out of a hat, and then we could go through that, that type of process. But I guess it is what it is. I guess I know now in future that I have to do it maybe an hour or more in advance before it'll let me not edit the fucking order. I've never known it to do this before as far as the order is concerned. But let me acknowledge everybody in the room. Tracy in the building, what it do? Justin in the building, what it do? Gerald Black and Gold Light Toes, what up, what up, what up? Robert, California, what's up, Orion, what it do? It said, yes, sir. Heat shocked the world. Yes, they did. Ghost Dad in the building. What to do? This is going to be a fun fantasy football draft. I'm going to show you guys how to draft, and I wanted not to just have the first pick in the draft, honestly. It kind of makes me pissed. I almost want to reset the whole fucking draft and start it all over. But, I mean, we only have today and tomorrow, and then we got football on Thursday. So with getting everyone's schedules together, we even got a member that's from Germany that's like 3 in the morning right now, and he's part of the draft. So I'm kind of pissed that the way that this is set up, where it's not letting me edit the order, maybe you have to do an hour or 2 hours in advance. But I had the hat, I had the names cut out on little pieces of paper where I was going to try to make it ultimately 100% fair for the order. But fuck, I guess it is what it is. I guess I'll learn next year that we're going to have to do a show a couple hours before to edit the order. And I guess we just cut too close to the timeline. I've never known it to do this before, though. I thought within an hour or less, you could still edit the order. But I guess ESPN Fantasy changed their fucking rules, I guess. I don't know. But it is what it is. Tracy in the building. Von Miller is out for the year. That's what they were speculating. Very sad. I thought that it would be a bubble team. But now, moving forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to make the playoffs without Von Miller. And that's facts. Gerald Black and Gold Light Toes in the building. He's participating in the draft. Nolan Saints. Odin's Child, my guy. He says, what's up, my guy? Thursday can't get here fast enough. LOL, Chiefs Kingdom. Northwest Sports Fanatics for life. Can you up the time, change it, set it back? I don't know if I can. It's already has it, with the draft time. There's a countdown, as you can see in the corner up here. So I don't know if I can even make any adjustments unless I cancel it and do it tomorrow. It is what it is. But I'll tell you what. Even though most people would have Christian McCaffrey, at the top spot, and they would pick, certain people, me and Marcus may not pick the people at the top that maybe most people would at, 1 or 2, and it's a snake draft. So honestly, and I'm being 100% honest, sometimes when you end up drafting later, it's better. So if I would have ended up drafting 10th, and you get 10th and 11th, I kind of like that. Like a lot of people think, fuck, out of 10 people in the draft, I'm drafting 10th. Fuck my life, right? But no, it's a snake draft, so you draft 10th and 11th. So even though some of maybe the top tier running backs and players might be gone, you might be able to swoop up back-to-back good players that might have got overlooked and maybe other people reaching for players that they shouldn't have in the first round. So I am excited. I'm going to show you how it's done in this fantasy football draft. I am going to learn now in the future that I can't wait to the last minute to edit the order. I just wanted to make it fun and do a drawing out of a hat. I got all the names here next to me in my pro back starter hat. Fucking, God damn it pisses me off. I just can't believe it got too close to the timeline to be able to do it. And the reason why I did it so late is that I didn't want anyone to have an advantage knowing where they were going to be in their draft. So if you're drafting 3rd, you kind of have an idea and a strategy of what you're going to do, or 4th or 1st or 8th. And that was the whole point. I wanted to be able to take that away to make it fair and to make it a surprise. But I guess ESPN has a mind of its own. It is what it is. But I don't think it's really going to be a big deal. Let's see. Gerald Black and Gold Light Toes in the building. Ruiz, LA Rams. He just got a job with the Rams organization. Pretty awesome. You're going to be able to help cleaning the stadium and mingling with the players. What a dream come true for doing your odd jobs. And then you actually get to work with the team that is your favorite team of all time. Ruiz, LA Rams. How exciting is that? Congratulations, my guy. Don Shingo from Germany. What a do. Seth Dodd in the building. Six Ink in the building. It's all right, O-Dog. It happens. But the thing is, it's like I didn't plan it. I'm pissed. You know what I mean? I didn't plan it for it to be this way. I really wanted to be able to do the drawing, which we did last year and the year before. We didn't do it on Livestream, but we did the drawing. Just so frustrating to me. I mean, it is what it is. Just because you have the 1st or 2nd or 3rd pick in fantasy doesn't mean you're going to win the fantasy football draft. That's very clear. A lot of times you have to have a great draft from the top to the bottom. It is what it is, but I'm very excited. I'm glad that you guys are here in the building with your boy. Brand new look to the channel. As you guys can see, your boy's been grinding nonstop. The Northwest Sports Fanatics Fantasy Football League 2020 Draft live stream with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or our GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. So I decided to make sure I put the stream to see and to have it visual and available for you guys to see the moves and what's going on as far as the draft picks and everything that's going on about it. Ryan Schrick in the building, Shingo in the building, Odin's Child. This is a draft media table, baby. Let's go. Schrick said I missed the other stream because I was partying at my fraternity. Dylan in the building. What to do? Andrew in the building. Mahomes went 10th. And Mahomes goes, and Lamar Jackson sometimes will go in the first couple rounds. But if you really want to build a solid team, you got to have a good plethora of running backs, wide receivers. You got to be able to sometimes, even if you want like Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson, because they're great. They're fucking great. They're amazing, right? But then if you pick those guys early and you miss out on having quality running backs or having a quality flex, and you're stuck with maybe one good running back and two so-so, and you got your quarterback, but then your wide receivers might be good, but then you're missing. It's all about creating a full roster and a full team from top to bottom. So sometimes going for a quarterback that maybe isn't as famous or so as much pub as a Mahomes or Lamar. It might benefit you as you look at the draft at the end, because my process is going to be different than anyone else's, but I typically try to have an A grade at the end every single draft, and most of the time I do. So most of the time I end up getting an A grade, and I've drafted from 1 overall, from 2 all the way to 10. So it's just a matter of if you know how to draft, and if you've done your research and you know what you're doing, you can make it happen. So I'm going to go over the team names as we got about 18 minutes, so you guys can kind of feel what we're all about with everything. Dylan says, you see that news on Von Miller? Yes, bullshit. I'm pissed. I don't like seeing players like that, get injured, and that's facts. Odin's Child, as a Chiefs fan, it's bittersweet. I got respect for Von Miller. Me too. He injured his foot or ankle, and they said that it might be season-ending. It's crazy. You should be able to enter it, Corey. Like I said, the draft is already technically in the process of starting. You need to log in to your ESPN account, put in your password, and then you should be able to log in 18 minutes before it starts. So you should be able to log in and get in here. And then, like I said, I can kind of go over some of the names and the teams, as we can see. We'll go over the teams of everyone in the building. So with my team name, out of all the team names as we go through everything, my team name, I feel that I got the best team name in the draft. So I feel I'm going to win this fucking draft based off my name. The name of the best team in the fantasy football draft for the Northwest Sports Fanatics is... what is it? The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? No. We're not talking about Will Smith. We're talking about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I love my Chiefs players. I like a lot of players on Baltimore, my Tampa Bay Bucks. So you're going to see a wide variety of different players and different teams getting selected. But I feel I got the best team name in the draft. So you might as well just give me the award right now. You feel me? You feel me? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Then we got Marcus, Washington football team. Then we got Team Nelson, our boy Corey. Then we got the champ from last year, Queen City 704. And that's representing Omer Muwich, who's one of a kind. I mean, this guy ends up dropping $10, $20, $50, $100. The last stream that I did, he dropped like $150. Like a $10 donation, another like $111 donation. This guy always loves and respects me, the channel, the hard work, the blood, the sweat, the tears. So he's in there. Queen City 704, big Panthers fan. I'm not sure what fan Corey is. Corey, what is the team that you represent? Who is your favorite team in the NFL? I've never asked you that before. We already know Marcus is a Washington football team, Washington Redskin. I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneer, even though my name is Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Right, Queen City 704. Omer Muwich is a big Panthers fan. We got Gerald Black and Gold Light Toes in the fucking building, all right? And I'm excited that he's in the draft with us as well. All right, so we got the New Orleans Nemesis. All right, we got Ghost Dad in the building. Ghostland Score Daddies in the building. We got Dylan Rona Hit in the building. He was turned down for Watt instead of turned down for what, but he changed his name. The one and only 6 Inc. in the building. Nolan Saints in the building. Very first time for him doing fantasy football. So I'm excited to be able to break people in and let them know. One of my favorites on the channel, one of the best females representing for the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Bird Gang or Die, BG, Veronica, Zini Panini, my girl. She's in here representing Fly, Eagles Fly. And then we got a guy all the way from Germany where it's like 2 to 3 in the morning right now. Philly Don Shingo, all right, all the way from Germany representing the Eagles as well. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. We got 15 minutes until this draft starts, so we got a few Saints fans representing. We got a Redskin fan, Washington football team, and we got a nice little wide variety of all the different players and teams that are involved. Let's see here. Let me go through some of these options. All right. So as you can see here. All right. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, baby. Let's go. Let's go. As we can see the teams, you can see them on the screen right there as well. But I got it all set up so everyone can see everything, obviously, in a nice, perfect font. I'm excited. This is going to be fun. And like I said, there's a very good strategy on how to be able to draft. And like I said, See, I don't really have one. I'm from Oregon. We don't have a home team. So you're not a Seahawk fan, Corey? There's got to be a team that you lean towards, or when you watch NFL that you like. Every fan has got a team. I mean, I'm a big Oregon Duck fan. Blazers, Mariners, you know what I mean? And even though that Tampa Bay, is all the way on the other side of the country, when I was 13, it was all about Derek Brooks, Warren Sapp, John Lynch, Rondé Barber, Simeon Rice, as I got later on when I got him, John Gruden, Tony Dungy, Monty Kiffin, Mike Allstott. That's what it was about, work done, and those players. So you got to have some kind of team. You like Baltimore, you like the Ravens, you like the Bucks, a fan of the bell cow running backs. That's true. I do hear you talk a lot about the bell cow running backs, and I know that's what you like. Woodrow the Kid, my guy. Gang, gang, gang. Dude, I miss you so much. I love you, brother. How are you? Ravens flock in the building. What do you think about the brand new setup, my guy? I miss you, brother. Man, I've been putting in so much grind. I got text on the thumbnails. I've been just grinding my ass off, right? I got the editing down, so we got the green screen with the studio background. I mean, we're set. I mean, we got a scoreboard for the season. This is going to be a crazy, crazy season. One of the best that we've ever seen for the Northwest Sports Fanatics. I'm so excited to be able to see you. I was wondering when you were going to be around. I'm working full-time, so I still got a full-time job, working 8 to 10-hour days. And then on top of that, I've been grinding on the channel. But I've been just excited and just ready to be able to get the season started. And I've never done the draft this way. And obviously, as you can see, the background, it's lit. I mean, obviously, when I end up moving, the little draft information, and you can see the full studio, it's fucking amazing, man. It took a lot of time, a lot of nerd tutorials on YouTube on how to do chroma key and green screen shit and OBS, but I finally figured it out. But I've missed you a lot. The gang has missed you. Ravens Flock has missed you. We got more moderators in the building now. We got five moderators in the building, and I think a lot of people have not really seen the new look of the channel, because this is only the third video of the new look as far as like text on thumbnails. We probably have gotten about 5 or 6 videos with that, but with this, I just got my brand new lighting from Amazon a couple days ago, so this is brand new. So I think a lot of people are going to be in for a surprise, and when I end up doing reaction videos this season, I'm going to try to take up the whole screen with the highlights, and then have me and Marcus in the corner, kind of like how they do with Twitch and different video game streams. So we'll be in the left-hand corner, and I'm going to make the screen the full screen for the highlights, so no one's going to be able to touch us on the reaction videos. Not only is the editing going to be 10 out of 10, right? But the content is going to be 10 out of 10 as well. I'm excited, man. So, man, everything looks good. Great. I've been watching from a distance, man. Proud of you, my guy. Appreciate you. Thank you. Dylan said, I'm excited for the season. I am as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or our GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. And you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. So who you taking at number 1, Orion? Odin's Child. Well, I didn't want to go number 1. And Odin's Child, I'm pissed because, like I said, I wanted to edit the order. And like I said, about 30 minutes ago, it let me edit the order. And then all of a sudden, when it got to 6:25, it said, your draft is already going on. I'm like, what? I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, it doesn't start till 7. And then it already preempted all the different tools and the editing, and it started a fucking clock. I'm like, fuck that, dude. I didn't want that to start. I got a hat over here with all the names written down. I mean, look. Got all these, see, boom. I don't know, you can't really see it, bro, because the lighting is too bright, but I had all the names cut out on pieces of paper, right? Well, I guess I can't fucking use those anymore. Damn it. Fucking brutal. But you know what? Like I said, I think a lot of people are going to draft a little bit different. So it'll be a fun draft. Definitely going to be able to teach people, in the room a little thing or two about drafting and fantasy football, because I am the master of drafting in fantasy football. I got friends that tell me that I should charge money for advice, each week to week. If you want help on your fantasy football league week to week for starting, who to be able to draft, how to draft, and charge, $5 or $10 a season, I know I can make a killing, because like I said, to be able to get an A draft almost every year is very tough. It's not something you can do all the time, but your boy's been grinding. Like I said, I'm really excited about just the platform where this channel is going from 3 million views that we got a couple months ago to try to hit 4 or 5 million, obviously this year, going into the football season and next year, going from almost to 20,000 subscribers. We're about 600 to 700 away. So I know we're going to get that, especially with the new, green screen look with us in the studio, as well as the thumbnails with the text. And it's just going to look awesome, just the way that I wanted it 4 years ago when we started the channel, but I just didn't have the resources. But I've learned all of this on my own. So pretty much everything that you're seeing with the progression of the channel has been done by me. I've done the figured out how to do the Photoshop and the text on the thumbnails. I've grinded on the green screen, the OBS, the background, the chroma key, all that shit, just to make sure that we can get this channel to where it needs to be. And like I said, I have high expectations to go from 20,000 eventually to 30,000 subscribers, 40, 50, 60, 100K. And I know we're going to get there. And going from 3 million views to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 million views, we're going to get there. You know what I mean? It's just going to be a matter of time. But getting the presentation to look this way is definitely going to help quite a bit as we get there. Seth Dot says, I love the grind. Orion, I dropped a whiteboard video on how to beat Washington football team inspired by Lord Brunson. Big Eagles guy. I know who Lord Brunson is. I'm excited for that. He said trade back. No, I'm not going to trade back. I wish I could. So we have no one is drafted just yet. We have 8 minutes before the draft, and if anyone is coming into the room late, so I had it planned where I was going to be able to do a drawing so that way everyone could have a fair shot to be able to, draft properly. And this motherfucking tool disappeared for me to be able to edit the order. It was up all day. I got home from work. I worked like a 9-10 hour day. And instead of relaxing by the AC, what did I do? I tried to get prepped early, try to do some research and get everything set up. And I'm like, perfect. I'm going to end up going live at 6:30. I'll do the order, and it'll be set by 6:35. And then we can bullshit and talk for a few minutes, right? And then, boom, and then we can draft. And then it disappeared. The fucking editing tool for the order disappeared. So me and Marcus have the first, 2 picks in the draft, which I didn't want it to be that way. If we ended up drawing it out of a hat and Marcus and me did get the first 2 picks, I would want it to be that way, but that was not the plan. It was just the way that I invited people, based on the order with the show. So obviously me and Marcus being at the top of the channel. What up, Marcus, in the building? Let's fucking go. And then obviously you got Corey Nelson, we got Omer Muich, the champ, you got Nemesis in the building, Black and Gold Light Toads, Gerald, my boy, Nyland Saints in the building. You got all a random mix of fans, Bucks fans, Washington Redskin football team fan. You got Corey who loves running backs. He likes the Bucks and the Ravens. He likes a numerous amount of just stud running backs carrying the rock. Omer Muich is a big Panthers fan. We got Saints fans in the building, a few of them, a couple Eagles fans in the building. So it's going to be crazy. So we're going to have to see what's going to happen. I should have done it earlier. I should have done it. Omer Muich in the building. What to do? And good luck to everyone that's watching. You got 6 minutes left in the building. Are you guys ready for some football? Are you guys ready for some football, my guys? This is going to be the best year yet for the Northwest Sports Fanatics. And then the Hard Knocks, the last episode, episode 5, is going to be on while this is going on, so I'll turn that on. So a lot is going to be going on. I got all the tools here to be able to go and take a look at all the different activities here in the draft with all the different team names as we go in here and we can kind of see. So again, as we go through the teams, Fresh Prince of El Air, that's your boy. I got the best team name out of everyone in the draft, so I might as well win this bitch, right? You got Marcus, Washington football team. You got Team Nelson, Corey Nelson, our boy. Queen City 704, Omer Muich, the champ is here. He's back. He's ready to claim his title and keep it around his waist. New Orleans Nemesis, Gerald, Black and Gold Light Toes, a big fan of the channel. Nyland Saints in the building. Ghostland Score Daddies, Ghost Dad, as you guys know him in the chat. He's in the building. Hit Dylan Rona, a big Steelers fan. His name was turned down for Watt, like for TJ Watt, but he changed his name at the last minute to Hit. So, and then we got the one and only 6 Inc. in the building. His very first fantasy football draft. I'm excited for that. Bird Gang or Die, BG, Veronica, Zini, Panini, my girl in the building. And then we got Philly Don Shingo all the way from Germany, works at the hospital, just got off work. It's like 2 or 3 in the morning right now in Germany. So it's pretty cool, to be able to have a wide variety, to be able to participate in this draft. But I'm really excited that you guys are here, and you're going to see some madness with this draft. Northwest Sports Fanatics Fantasy Football League 2020, the best on fucking planet Earth, draft live stream with your boy Ryan, with your boy Marcus, and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or our GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. I am excited. This is going to be a crazy draft. It looks like almost everybody in the building is in the building. Hopefully everyone can log in and get in here. Otherwise, you don't want to have anybody auto draft or not be in here. But we got about 3 minutes and 37 seconds left. Draft order is set, as you can see on the top of the screen. I hope everyone is having a great day. And like I said, it's going down. It is going down. I'm going to change it to Hard Knocks here, since it's going to be coming on here in a second. And obviously at the number 1 pick, I would say 9 out of 10 are going to probably go Christian McCaffrey. Some people might go Saquon. Maybe some people will go Zeke Elliott. Those are going to be typically the top 3 names that are going to be chosen with fantasy football, right? But what is my name? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Do I dare and go Clyde Edwards-Helaire with the number 1 pick in the draft over Christian McCaffrey, over Saquon Barkley, over Zeke Elliott, over Dalvin Cook, over AK-41, over Michael Thomas, Derrick Henry? Do I dare go Clyde Edwards-Helaire? Why wouldn't I? I love the Chiefs. I love a lot of the players they got. I love a lot of the players that they got on the Ravens. But the thing is most people would not go Clyde Edwards-Helaire with the first pick in the draft, especially with McCaffrey. He's going to be amazing. He ended up leading, as far as running backs are concerned, with most of the stats besides the rushing title with Derrick Henry, right? So on here, as you look, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, right, is ranked 8th overall. I got the number 1 pick in the draft, but I didn't want the number 1 pick in the draft. You feel me? I wanted to be able to draw the names out of the hat, and if I ended up drawing number 1, fuck it. It is what it is. So what will I do? My name is Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I got the best team name. Do I dare go with Clyde Edwards-Helaire with the very first pick? Huh? We'll see. I can draft an A grade in my draft in any type of draft situation. And who's to say that Clyde Edwards-Helaire doesn't not only win Offensive Rookie of the Year, he could end up being a top 5 running back. With that style of offense and with no Damian Williams, obviously visiting his mother and not being a part of the offense, Darrell Williams will be a part of it. Who's to say that Clyde Edwards-Helaire isn't going to put up monster numbers? He's one of the most excited players that I've known for a long, long time, going in from obviously college to the pros. So we'll see. Will I do it? And I'll be honest, out of the players right now, Christian McCaffrey's enticing. Saquon could have an MVP season. That's enticing, right? Zeke Elliott could be enticing there. I wouldn't go Dalvin Cook. No disrespect to Dalvin Cook, AK-41, Michael Thomas, Derrick Henry. If you got the normally number 1 or number 2 pick, no disrespect to them, you know what I mean? But it's just I wouldn't normally go that route. Josh Jacobs is another nice running back as well. So it all depends on who you like and the strategy that you want to go for. So we got 35 seconds left. We're going to really see what it is. And like I said, I got the first pick in the draft. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Do I dare and take him number 1 overall? Maybe. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. But I honestly feel that he's worth the number 1 pick, number 2 pick, number 3 pick, you know what I mean, number 4 pick. He's a top 5 pick. I mean, I know it's kind of ballsy, but sometimes in fantasy football, you got to be ballsy. You got to be able to take chances. And to me, I think the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl, and they're going to run it back. Hashtag run it back. They're the best team in fucking football, so why the fuck not?
Welcome to the best day of the year.
Woo! Let's go, baby. So what do you do? Minute 23. Who do I draft? Should I go Christian McCaffrey? Right? That's the logical choice, right? If I go Christian McCaffrey, or if I like Saquon Barkley, I could go there, right? Zeke Elliott, Dalvin Cook, AK-41. If I don't pick Christian McCaffrey, right, then I know that Marcus is going to go for him. I personally like Josh Jacobs a lot. I like him just as much as Zeke and Saquon Barkley personally. I think he's going to show out, and he's going to be great. But the thing is, I can go Christian McCaffrey, right? I can easily do that. But Clyde Edwards-Helaire is very enticing to me. And maybe I go ballsy and I go Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Why not? I know I can still win the Fantasy Football League even if I don't pick Christian McCaffrey. So let me see. Do I go McCaffrey, Saquon, Zeke, or do I take a ballsy chance and go Clyde Edwards-Helaire? What do I do? The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I think I'm going to go Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I know that's not going to be the popular choice. I know a lot of people think I'm going to be crazy, right? And then Christian McCaffrey is a great player. Don't get me wrong. Saquon, Zeke, right? But I'm going to go ballsy, and I'm going to do something that no one's going to do, baby.
The following is a presentation of HBO Sports.
Let's go, baby! Clyde Edwards-Helaire with the very first pick in the draft. It's a weird year. Get freaky with it, right? CEH, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And guess what? I got my guy. Bang, 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 bang. Let's go. Let's go. And the thing is, if it wasn't a weird year, obviously I would have ended up taking the Christian McCaffrey. That's obviously the one that I would have went for. No doubt, right? It is what it is. But sometimes you got to be able to go outside the box. You feel me? Let's go. Let's go. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with the very first pick in the draft. Let's fucking go. And I know most people would not have the balls to do that because Christian McCaffrey, run CMC, more than likely will get the most points and the most yards and dominate. I get it, right? And just because I name my team Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, of course I'm going to get him, right? But I believe in the Chiefs. I truly believe in the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl. So if they're going to win the Super Bowl and they're going to run it back, I feel that a lot of their players are going to dominate. So why the fuck wouldn't I want to take a chance? I'm going to ride or die with, obviously, Chiefs Kingdom. I'm a Bucs fan, but I'm not stupid. I love Zeke. I love AK-41. I love Saquon. Run CMC, all those guys. Josh Jacobs, right? But why not? Why not take a chance and be a little bit ballsy? You feel me? Marcus, who did you pick? Did you end up picking Run CMC, my guy? You probably did, since I ended up going with the Chiefs Kingdom and surprising everyone. And I know normally that wouldn't have been something that most people would have done, but what did you pick, Marcus? I can go through pick history. Christian McCaffrey. Okay. Marcus went for the team that he went for Christian McCaffrey because he didn't think that I would pass it up. He didn't think I'd pass it up. Saquon went for Team Nelson. Dalvin Cook for Queen City with the fourth pick. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Man. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I got to be able to see who's available and what's going on, but I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. We got HBO Hard Knocks. We got the final episode on season 5. Episode 5, the very last one. Like I said, this is going to be an exciting draft, and like I said, it's going to be going for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So, Northwest Sports Fanatics Fantasy Football League 2020 Draft live stream with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. Let's go, baby. So let's go over a little quick history with the pick history. Number 1 pick, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, right? Who is me, right? I could have picked anybody. Christian McCaffrey, Saquon, Zeke, AK-41. I decided to go number 1, ballsy to the wall, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the rookie. Kansas City Chiefs are going to run it back to back, as Drake would say. And I took him number 1 overall. I know some people would take him 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 10. But guess what? I'm going to take a chance this season. I feel this season's going to be a little bit different, a little weird. Why the fuck not take a chance and do something a little bit different? Marcus took Christian McCaffrey, scooped up my leftovers. Saquon Barkley, Team Nelson, Dalvin Cook for the champ from last year, Omer Muich. Dalvin Cook, Queen City 704. Zeke Elliott for New Orleans Nemesis, Gerald Black and Gold Light Toes, AK-41 for Ghost Dad, Michael Thomas for Hit, Derrick Henry for the only one and only 6 ink. All these Saints players going off the board. I know people like that. Nick Chubb, Bird Gang or Die, Veronica Panini. Oh man, Zini Panini. I like it. I like it. Miles Sanders by Don Shingo. Good picks, you guys. I like it. I like it. Good picks, you guys. I love it. You guys are doing a great job with drafting so far. This is exciting. I like it. And this is a snake draft, so we'll see where everybody goes after this. Hope everyone's having a great night. Hope everyone's enjoying themselves. Like I said, this is probably the most excitement that I've had for this draft in quite some time. And quite a bit of a long time. We got 5 moderators on the channel now. We got a lot of experience with the channel. Like I said, a lot of passion, a lot of energy, a lot of editing and grind that's been going on with me with the thumbnails and then obviously with the backgrounds now. It's on, baby. So let's look here. We got Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Christian McCaffrey, Saquon, Dalvin Cook, Zeke, AK-41, Michael Thomas, Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb. All right, in the next round, Don Shingo from Germany. Look at him. Miles Sanders. Love that pick. I know he's an Eagles guy, and I knew he was going to go that route. Fantastic pick right there. And then to back it up with who? Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Great job right there. Bird Gang or Die. All right. I see you. Tyreek the free kill. I like it. I like it. Like what everybody's doing so far. Okay. I like it.
All of y'all working your tails off. I can't ask for any more than that. Can't ask you. Brad, where are you? Brad, how much you weighing right now? 30 sticking 7. This pick
on the clock in 4 picks. Aaron Jones, Tyreek, Julio, Josh Jacobs, Joe Mixon. Okay.
All right, that's good. That's the way to work. So, fellas, push each other. Help each other. Let's do our
See what happens here.
All right, Biggs, you gonna be inside? Skills, you gonna be with me. Here we go. Over on the ladders. Go.
There can be no false steps. Every move is measured.
On the clock in 2 picks. Let's look at pick history. Oh, Queen City, you took Patrick Mahomes. Wow, you really wanted him. And Lamar Jackson went as well. You guys are going early for the quarterbacks. Lamar and Patrick Mahomes. Wow. Okay.
But is it enough for the rookie to make the team? Braden Fajoko is on the bubble too. He's a bruiser, but raw, and missing a pass rush.
Interesting.
Across town, it's the same story. You better go get him, Clay.
All right. Your boy is on the clock. All right, so who can I go? I can go Kenyon Drake, Austin Eckler, D-Hop, Godwin, Evans. Let's take a look at pick history here. Football team, you took Travis Kelce. Like that pick. That's nice. All right, who do I go for? You got Kenyon Drake, you got Eckler, who's a stud, D-Hop, who just got the contract, Godwin and Evans, my boys. You know, I could definitely go for that. I kind of wanted Travis Kelce, but if I already got Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know what I mean? That's tough, right? As I'm going through the players here, and I already know where I'm going to go. George Kittle, baby! Me and Marcus know what's going on. Let's go. You got to be able to get a nice, solid tight end sooner than later. Let's go, baby. I like it. I like it. Let's go through the history now. Kelce and the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Okay. All right. Let's see. Who would I want to go for now? Let's see.
The Rams have one more scrimmage. They're treating it as if they would a regular season game. But like so much of 2020, it's a bit surreal. So while the Rams honor the movement for social justice, there's no one.
Bang! And normally I don't go for a player that soon, but I got to take Kyler Murray. Since you guys already took out some of the players that I wanted to get, you guys already went for Lamar Jackson, right? And you guys already went Patrick Mahomes. I'm going to go for my boy Kyler. He's going to have a fantastic year this year. Let's go. Let's go.
The Rams' season opener against the Cowboys is just a week away.
Let's go, baby.
See what they've got.
Let's go. Northwest Sports Fanatics Fantasy Football League Draft 2020 live stream with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or our GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. Man. Good draft so far. Washington football team. You got D-Hop. Nice pick, Marcus. I like that. Looking good.
Hey, this is kind of what we feel right now. This is how we'll operate.
So we go through Clyde Edwards-Helaire by me, Christian McCaffrey, Saquon, Dalvin Cook, Zeke, Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas, Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb, Miles Sanders, Aaron Jones, Aaron Jones, Tyreek the Freak Hill, Julio, Josh Jacobs, Joe Mixon, Lamar, Patrick Mahomes, Devontae Adams, Travis Kelce, George Kittle, and then as we're going further down, Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins, Austin Eckler. Okay. I love it. I love it. So you think if Brady has all those weapons, someone would pick him? Yeah, someone's gonna draft him. I mean, I could have went for Brady, definitely. But I'm trying to think of guys that are gonna break out this year. You know what I mean? So Kyler Murray, second year, right? Just like Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. What happened? He broke out, and there's a chance for him to make a wild card this season. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, I feel, is going to break out, could win Offensive Rookie of the Year. I think he's going to be a guy that could be top 5 at the end of the year. George Kittle could be the number 1 tight end this season with Travis Kelce. So you got to see my method to my madness as well. There's going to be a certain way of drafting and going a little bit outside the box. It's kind of a crazy year. You know what I mean? And I know the Cardinals, I believe, play the Niners in week 1, so it'll be a tough matchup. But, like I said, just depending on who you like, who's gone, and who you want to be able to go after, that's really going to kind of determine on where things are going to go. So, all right, Kyler Murray, D-Hop, Austin Eckler, Carson, Kenyon Drake, Chris Godwin, Kenny Golladay. Great picks so far, you guys. I like it. I like it. We're in round 4. I love it. I love it. Let's go back and do a quick review. Clyde Edwards-Helaire by me, Washington football team, Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley for Corey Nelson, Dalvin Cook for the champ, Omer Muich, Zeke Elliott for New Orleans Nemesis, for Gerald Black and Gold Light Toes goes for Zeke, AK-41 for Ghost Dad, Michael Thomas for Turn Down for What or Hit, Derrick Henry, the one and only 6 Inc., Nick Chubb, Bird Gang or Die, Veronica, Zini Panini, Miles Sanders from Shingo, Aaron Jones from Shingo, Tyreek the Freak Hill by our girl Veronica, Julio Jones from 6 Inc., Josh Jacobs from Hit, Joe Mixon, Lamar by New Orleans Nemesis, Patrick Mahomes by Queen City. Okay. Devontae Adams, Travis Kelce, and George Kittle back-to-back by me and Marcus. And then Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins, Austin Eckler, Carson, Kenyon Drake, Chris Godwin, Kenny Golladay, Russell Wilson. So now some of the quarterbacks are going a little early because I didn't think that Lamar or Mahomes would – I had a feeling they would go in the second round, but I just didn't know who was going to take them. I knew someone was going to kind of reach and go after them, and then that kind of determines the pecking order after that. So, okay. Great draft, you guys. All right. Northwest Sports Fanatics Fantasy Football League 2020 Draft live stream with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or our GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. All right. Mike Evans by Shingo. Odell. Okay. I see you guys.
I'm talking about. What are you talking about? Take it in.
Okay.
Oh, man, here we go. I got a lot to work on. We all do.
All right, let's take a look at the pick history.
You already know. The next time your Rams are in.
Last few picks: Godwin, Kenny Golladay, Russell Wilson, Adam Thielen, Mike Evans, Odell Beckham. He went back-to-back wide receivers by Shingo in Germany. Deshaun Watson's now off the board. Bird gang or die for Zini Panini. Okay, I see you. You got your quarterback.
We're going to make sure that we take every opportunity to evaluate them. There's a lot of
All right, baby.
feel comfortable and confident.
Zach Ertz by New Orleans Nemesis.
Difficult will these choices be, and how much do you think Les Snead and
Uh-oh.
will have to decide at this stage?
Your boy's about to pop off.
Pandemic that we're in, we don't know what may happen. So those decisions are going to have to be made because we're going to have to count on some of these guys later down the road if things don't work out for them.
You know, I feel like I'm an underdog every year I go into a season. I'm undersized. It's not natural. I mean, if you look at the history of the NFL, I don't think there's 10 to 15 guys that have ever weighed less than me. Or
And you know your boy does the research.
You know, so being that right
So I'm
there,
ready.
just that underdog
I'm
mindset,
ready, baby.
knowing you could go get it
I'm on
and
the clock in one pick.
overcome adversity, gonna be the real deal. Yes.
I played soccer in college, so I'm really cardio based, so I do a lot of jump roping, I do a lot of hip circuits, whereas he does more focused stuff.
Full body, you know. We trying to stay in shape, you know, just stay healthy and working out because
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
and that I'm living, and I know there's other people counting on me.
Juju Smith-Schuster. Oh, all right. All right, here we go. Here we go. Who's Orion going to pick? Kyler Murray, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, George Kittle. Who else is going to break out this year? Who are guys that are going to break out and have a good season? And it might not be guys all the way at the top. It might be guys that are a little bit lower on the list. Who could it be? Who could it be? Who could it be? A Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Let's see. Who do I want to add? Who do I want to add on my roster? How about Mark Ingram? Let's go, baby. So Mark Ingram. So I got Kyler Murray, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Mark Ingram. So all these players could be going to the playoffs. And then guess what? Let's see who else I want to go to. You want to beef up the roster? And let's look at these guys on here. You got Amari Cooper, overrated. A.J. Brown I like. Ridley's going to break out. Lockett. Let's see who I want to go after. Who do I want to go after with this team that I have? I'm going to go with... Who do I want to go with today? Should I go with my top choice or my second choice? Let's see.
Injuries can prove costly to anyone, anytime. Whether you're an unknown trying to make a name for yourself.
You know your boy Smart. Bang! A.J. Brown, another standout guy that's going to break out this season. Let's go, baby. Kyler Murray, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Mark Ingram, A.J. Brown, George Kittle. Uh-oh. Watch out. Oh, watch out, fellas. I'm coming. Mark Ingram. He's going to be solid this year. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, solid. Kyler, A.J. Brown, solid. George Kittle.
James might already have that
Let's go, baby.
replacement deal, but for the stress fracture that sidelined him for 11 games last season.
You can't read the draft screen. I could have made it. I didn't want to make it too big, but I tried to make it big enough where people could actually see it. So let's go over pick history here real quick. So we got in round 4, Odell, Deshaun Watson, Allen Robinson, David Johnson, Cortland Sutton, Zach Ertz, DJ Moore, Juju, Scary Terry McLaurin, and then Mark Ingram and A.J. Brown by your boy. So I'm starting to build a nice roster. Kyler Murray, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Mark Ingram, A.J. Brown, and George Kittle. Sounds like a dream team to me. Sounds like a dream team to me. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah, you might have to refresh it. I don't know if it's on 1080p, based on what you're looking at, or if you end up having to refresh the screen.
If you had to pick a team of 11,
But we'll see.
I think their one would probably be the best team. Like, you just
Because I think it defaults you know, I'm like 144 or 280 or 500. So if you end up changing it to 1080p, then you'll end up probably getting a better visual of the screen. Let's go, baby. All right, Northwest Sports Fanatics Fantasy Football League 2020 Draft live stream with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or a GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. What to do, everybody in the room? Hope everybody's having a great day over a long Labor Day weekend. Let me look at some of the other names here. We got A.J. Brown and Mark Ingram. Let's see. We got a defense already selected. Ooh, pretty early there. You went real early there. James Conner, Mark Andrews, great pick. Todd Gurley. Okay. I see you guys. All right. Amari Cooper, Darren Waller. All right.
See, like one time when I was playing quarterback in high school and in college, I used to hate first game because you know why? I didn't get hit all camp, so it was like, I didn't get these jitters. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Hey, y'all be clean, bro. Hey, make plays on the football, though, man. Y'all wrap up, run to the ball. I know we have some days off. Let's not have that many fuck-ups today, man. Let's do what we need to do, man. Hey, let's go. Hunt on two. Hunt on two. 1, 2.
Football is the greatest meritocracy in our society. What you do speaks so much louder than what you say. Go out there and ball out. You know what to do? Do the shit fast, right? Earn a job, right? Let's go.
Today I got to solidify what I am as a player. That's just a nasty fuck in the middle, like just a nasty mother effer.
We playing real
Let's go, baby.
This is tempo. This is to the ground. Real football. Full ass speed, but you protect your quarterback. You got it? All right, let's get it.
Just going through some of the players, seeing who's available.
Full speed.
Oh, Bird Gang or Die taking Dallas Goddard. Hunter Henry, a lot of strings of tight ends. 4 tight ends selected. Darren Waller by hit. Jared Cook, the one and only 6 ink. Dallas Goddard by Bird Gang. Okay. Philly Don Shingo. Hunter Henry. Okay.
I'm glad to have him out here. That's right. Set. Ready. Ready up. No, you don't go do that. You all right? You all right?
Oh, Carson Wentz. All right. Jonathan Taylor. Okay, I see you. Northwest Sports Fanatics Fantasy Football League 2020 Draft live stream with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boys if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or our GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. Let's get it, baby. This draft's been good. See the latest picks: Carson Wentz, Jonathan Taylor, Raheem Mostert, Le'Veon Bell. String of running backs going off the board. Dylan says, how do you think David Johnson will do? He might do a little bit better than people think. Damon P. Aquadio in the building. Watching Hard Knocks. I got it on in the background as well. What do you think about the new look, my guy? Got the new text on the thumbnails. We got the new studio background. It's exciting to be able to see where things are going with the channel and how it was before and how it's going now. So definitely very, very exciting. You love the new look? Appreciate that, man. Love it, love it. All right, baby. Let's look at some of the players here. Let's see if you guys left me some championship material on this roster on who's left. Because I'm going to be on the clock here in a second. Let me see who you guys left. I know you guys left me some nice pieces that once you see my team, you're going to be like, what the hell was I doing? Smash the like button, donate to your boy, and I'm going to show you how to draft in fantasy football. I'm going to show you how it's done. So I'm on the clock here in a second.
This is how you make the team.
All right, baby. I am on the clock. Who will I go for? Obviously, I got a need at wide receiver and another running back. Let's see where I go. And you guys left me an amazing piece, which you shouldn't have left on the board because he's going to have an awesome year like he did last year. Kyler Murray. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, breakout. Mark Ingram, breakout. A.J. Brown could be a top 5 wide receiver like when A.J. Green was playing. It's now not going to be A.J. Green. It's going to be A.J. Brown. And then you just guys left me one of the best pieces on the draft. You didn't even soup him up. And scoop him up. Bang! DJ Chark Jr. from the Jags. How could you guys leave me that? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You guys left me that? All right. You know your boy does the research, so I already know where I'm at. Now it's just a decision on where I want to go now. Where do I want to go? What do I want to do? What do I want to do?
That's 2 sacks.
Good job,
Where will I go?
We'll make corrections. We'll get better. Okay? Now, break us down. Hey, family on 3. 1, 2, 3. A lot of tape to review.
All right, here we go. Bang! Why not? Leonard Fournette, if he ends up being the starter at some point or another, and I can have him at my flex, why the fuck not? He might be that guy that can take over for Rojo, and if he ends up being the main guy, which I feel he's going to be, why not? Why not, baby? Minshew Magic. Let's go. Kyler Murray, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Mark Ingram, A.J. Brown, DJ Chark, George Kittle, Leonard Fournette, if he ends up starting. Let's go, baby. Team's looking pretty nice.
4 extra slots are up for grabs.
So who here is going to learn all their opponents' plays from here on YouTube this season? I know, right? Absolutely. Let's take a look at the pick history now and see how things have gone. All right, round 6, Carson Wentz, Jonathan Taylor, Raheem Mostert, Le'Veon Bell, Cam Akers, Melvin Gordon, Tyler Lockett, Calvin Ridley, David Montgomery. And you guys left me one of the best players in the NFL, DJ Chark. How could you guys leave him there like that? He's going to be just like A.J. Brown. He's steel. He's going to break out. He already broke out last year. And then I'm taking Leonard Fournette just to get that extra piece. Tom Brady for the Washington football team for Marcus. Okay. Rob Gronkowski at tight end. Okay. Drew Brees for Queen City, even though he's a Panthers fan. All right. I see how things are going. I like it. I like it. Things are looking good, baby. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Good pick so far. Ooh, Antonio Gibson. Nice pick. I know Marcus was probably looking at him and didn't really know what kind of, game to game, touches to touches that you're going to get, but I think he's going to be kind of a sleeper player. Gibson's a sleeper. It's a sleeper. Dak Prescott from Ghost Dad. All right. Nice pick so far.
Really, man, I'll tell you what, you have made such a good impression on people here, whether it be your coaches, the guys, even just talking to Reggie and his group, like the way you handle yourself, you're all about the right stuff, man, and you can play. We've got depth at safety like no team I've ever been a part of, and so we want to bring you back on the practice squad. obviously you've had good tape in college and different things like that, and if you get claimed, I'd be really
Woo!
happy for you.
Oh, yeah. Appreciate that. Appreciate you saying that. I understand how it kind of goes.
Let's
man.
go.
Yeah.
I know.
But I think, you'll only get better. I think this system suits a lot of your skills.
All right, Six Ink, I see you. That's usually who me and Marcus go for every season. We always love to get Justin Tucker. Very reliable. One of the best kickers in the game of all time. That's facts. Bird Gang.
Like I said, if you get claimed, that's a
All right, Veronica. Zini Panini. Good pick. DK Metcalf. He should have a humongous breakout season this season. I like it. I like it.
Appreciate you too, man. Thanks, Juju.
Good pick. So we got Leonard Fournette, Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, back to back to back. Bucks, Bucks, Bucks. Then we got Drew Brees, Antonio Gibson, sleeper, right, for the Washington football team. Dak Prescott, Steelers D. Justin Tucker, DK Metcalf, Keenan Allen, nice pick. Shingo. I like it. I like it.
The two pigs live to see another day. He up out of here, bro. I'm very excited. It's definitely not a bad thing. It's a big opportunity for me. Learn from the vets, see how they do things. Just get better every day in practice. I'm gonna definitely be ready for my shot when my number's called.
No news can sometimes
Oh,
be
baby.
bad news. Clay Johnston's weight is agonizing.
Seven guys left.
Johnston hasn't heard from the front office. Looks like the rookie has done enough to make the team.
All right, here we go. So we got Keenan Allen and then Devin Singletary. We got Niners D, Patriots D, Matthew Stafford. Okay, I see you guys.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, man. I'm just calling you, man.
All right, baby.
We're going to release you today, man.
Northwest Sports Fanatics Fantasy Football League 2020 Draft live stream with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or our GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. Great draft right now. Some surprises of certain guys going a little bit earlier than expected. But I'm liking my team. I'm liking the format and how everything is going right now. Just a quick breakdown of your boys' team. Kyler Murray, he's going to break out. Year number 2, he's going to be amazing. D-Hop got his money, right? Clyde Edwards-Helaire is going to be amazing. Offensive Rookie of the Year. He might end up being a top 5 running back at the end of the year. Love him. Mark Ingram. Love that. A.J. Brown. Love that. DJ Shark. Love that. George Kittle got me a tight end like Marcus did with Travis Kelce. I love that. Leonard Fournette at my flex. Once he ends up getting that starting position, might end up pay big dividends for me moving forward, especially on the latter part of the season. I love that. So now we got Devin Singletary, Niners D, Patriots D, Matthew Stafford, DeAndre Swift, Robert Woods. Okay. No, the thing is Six Ink, sometimes when me and Marcus pick Justin Tucker, sometimes we'll pick him somewhere between round 6 through 9 or 6 through 10. So sometimes guys go for kickers and defenses a little early. It just happens. You know what I mean? Sometimes guys go for, those type of players because they want to make sure they have a good one at that point. So I don't blame you. You know what I mean? It all depends if you play matchups week to week. Like whoever plays certain bad teams, like this season, like the Jags or Bears or booty teams that might be at the bottom of the league. All right, let's see here. Oh, you guys left me another steal. I can't believe you guys just keep leaving me these steals every single pick. Let me go through here. Let's see here. Who do I got? Kyler, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Mark Ingram, A.J. Brown, DJ Shark, George Kittle, Leonard Fournette. And then who else should I pick? Oh, how about a guy that's going to break out? Hollywood Brown? Are you kidding me? You guys did not pick Hollywood Brown. How are you guys going to sleep on Hollywood Brown? You guys are sleeping. You guys just left me another steal. You left me Shark. You left me A.J. Brown. You left me Hollywood Brown. Shame on you. Your boys' team is loaded. What did you guys do? What were you guys thinking? And then guess what? Ravens defense on top of that. Oh, man. What is going on with you guys? What is going on with your boy? Kyler Murray, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Mark Ingram, A.J. Brown, DJ Shark, George Kittle, Leonard Fournette at the flex. Once he starts, big dividends. Ravens D and Hollywood Brown. It might be over for you guys. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I don't know if I'm dominating this draft, but I'm going to say it. I think I'm dominating this draft, my guys. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, baby. Let's go. That's what happens when you're Northwest Sports Fanatics, baby. You know. You do your research and your due diligence. Let's go, baby. Woo-hoo! Kyler Murray, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Mark Ingram, A.J. Brown, DJ Shark, George Kittle, Fournette at the flex, Ravens D, and Hollywood Brown? Oh, shit! Oh, man. Let's go. Let's go.
Sorry about that, bro.
No, it's all good. You get this from me, man.
Love it.
Thank you.
All right.
It's been fun. How we doing? Thanks for the opportunity.
Baby.
It was fun. Seriously. How you
Take a
doing?
look at pick history.
Yeah, it was Sean will talk to you. Yeah. Not on a release sheet, but yeah.
Jarvis Landry, A.J. Green. Okay.
If you don't get claimed. Yeah.
Let's take a look at some of the other football teams here. Tom Brady, Christian McCaffrey, Montgomery, D-Hop, McLaurin, Kelsey, Cooper Kupp, Bills D, Landry. Okay, well, Marcus, I see you. Team Nelson. We got Saquon, Eckler, Devontae Adams, Juju, Gronk, James Conner, Ridley, T.Y., A.J. Green. Okay, I see you. Queen City, the champ, Mahomes, Dalvin Cook, Carson, DJ Moore, Lockett, Mark Andrews, Diggs, Breeze, and Kareem Hunt. Okay. Let's see, Lamar Jackson, Zeke, Kenyon Drake, Robert Woods, Gallup, Ertz, Todd Gurley, Melvin Gordon, and Antonio Gibson. Ghost Dad, Dak, Kamara, Mixon, Godwin, Sutton, Cooper, Akers, Swift, and Parker. Russell Wilson, Derrick Henry, Mostert, Julio, Allen Robertson, Jared Cook, Patriots, Justin Tucker. Okay. Watson, Chubb, Taylor, Tyreek the Freak Hill, Adam Thielen, Dallas Goedert, DK Metcalf, Niners D. Okay, I see you, Zini Panini. I see you. And Shingo, Wentz, Miles Sanders, Aaron Jones, Mike Evans, Odell, Hunter Henry, Keenan Allen, and Devin Singletary. Marcus's team is good with Brady, McCaffrey, Montgomery, Hopkins, Scary Terry, Kelsey, Kupp, and Bills, and Landry. But I got to argue, I think I got the best team out of all the teams so far, player for player. Kyler, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, especially if he ends up being the top-notch guys. Kyler, breakout. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, breakout. Mark Ingram, solid. A.J. Brown, he's going to be a top 5 wide receiver this season. DJ Shark, amazing. George Kittle, the best tight end, if not Travis Kelsey. Leonard Fournette at the flex. Ravens D and Hollywood Brown. I don't know. It's debatable, but I think I got the best team so far. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air might be winning this. Looks pretty good as we looking through the rosters. As I'm breaking and kind of peeking through everyone's team here.
Not all the bad news this week comes in the form of cuts. The Chargers have gotten word on Derwin James.
I just spoke to Derwin James.
Okay.
We need to go and fix this meniscus right away.
Let's go.
Try and get it scheduled for tomorrow.
Bird, gang, or die. Nice pick. Harrison Butker, great kicker. Fantastic kicker. Going to make a lot of points for you. I love it. I love fantasy football, and thank you for everyone that's in here. Your running backs are going to take you to the promised land. You're running back heavy, Corey. So let's take a look at your team real quick. You got Saquon, Austin Eckler, which I love, right? And then you got James Conner. Yeah, I love those 3 guys. Those guys are good. Just got to pray that they don't get banged up and get injured. Gronk could have a monster year. Juju has to have a monster year if the Steelers want to make the playoffs, which I feel that they will. Calvin Ridley's going to break out. A.J. Green could be comeback player of the year.
He's gone.
Yeah. Just like everybody, every agent that has a safety that's out of work right now is called, I think,
Okay.
48 hours.
Well, good morning, everybody. I'm sure everyone's heard the news about DJ. Spoke with him last night, late last night.
Yeah, we'll see, though. The thing is, Shiv, sometimes you got to be risky and take a chance. And if he ends up being – because the bottom line for me, though, you got to understand is that I think the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl again. They're going to go back-to-back. So if they're going to go back-to-back, they are the best team in football. They are going to showcase him. He doesn't have Damian Williams there. Darrell Williams will get some touches, right? But I think that he's going to be one of the top-notch guys. If I didn't think that he would be top-notch, I wouldn't have picked him first overall and over Christian McCaffrey, which is very ballsy, over Zeke, over, Saquon Barkley. But those guys could get hurt. Those guys, there could be things that could happen to anybody. Sometimes you got to take a chance, Sometimes you got to take a chance. And this year is weird. And, certain teams aren't going to be able to take advantage with the crowd noise, in Nolans, in the Dome, in Seattle with their fans. Yeah, I did. I took a chance and I went ballsy, you know what I mean? But I always get A grades on my draft. And if you look at my draft compared to everyone else, my team name is Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So instead of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Hell-Air. So why not? Why not take a chance? You know what I mean? Of course I could have went Christian McCaffrey, right? But I wanted to actually do a drawing out of a hat, and it wouldn't let me do it. And I usually get A grades on almost every draft that I do in fantasy football. So if you look at my team, I got guys that are going to break out. Kyler Murray, second-year breakout. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, breakout. Mark Ingram, A.J. Brown, D.J. Shark, George Kittle, Fournette at my flex. If he starts, he's going to be amazing. Ravens D and Hollywood Brown. All those guys and all those pieces are going to be top-notch. I'm telling you, baby. I'm telling you. Sometimes you got to look outside the box and go for something other than the obvious.
It's definitely special to me, and I'm looking forward to leading those.
Ruiz, he said second to Akers. I love me some Akers. I really
I've
do.
always been a firm believer.
I really do.
And that speaks to a lot of people in these times now. There's a lot that's going on that we can't control, but if we focus on what we can control and the attitude that we bring to work every day is going to help us in the long run. It's a blessing for us to still be able to do what we love to do during a pandemic. Like, everybody's circumstances have changed since March, but thankful to be able to come out and compete with one another has definitely been something that I think about often.
Yeah, sometimes you got to take chances in fantasy, Sometimes you just got to take some chances. Well, I got it in the background, but I'm watching. But the draft was scheduled, at that same time. So I had to, I just kind of had to do what I do.
This must suck.
Oh, it's tough. These next 2 days, 2 worst days of the year for me.
Yeah.
I remember when it happened to me. It was tough, man.
You've been there.
Yeah, you only get so many spots.
Yeah. You only have so many guys in the room.
All right, baby.
Who came to camp too heavy now carries a different weight. The fear that maybe he hasn't worked hard enough to overcome the poor first impression he made.
Jerry's memo. See right here. First couple days, I'm thinking we might bring somebody else in. I'm looking out here, and the first couple days you were in rough shape.
Okay, I'm on the clock here in just a second. All right, baby, I am on the clock. Kyler Murray, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Mark Ingram, A.J. Brown, D.J. Shark, George Kittle, Leonard Fournette, Ravens D, Hollywood Brown. And let's take a look at pick history real quick. Let's see what people did. Oh, Washington football team, you stole Rojo for me, my handcuff. How dare you, Marcus? How dare you steal my handcuff? But that's quite okay. So let's take a quick look here at the rosters.
That's good.
I'm looking forward to the challenge, and I'm putting my best foot forward each and every day.
Good.
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
Who do I want to go for?
What can I help you with?
Well, I need to make sure I got myself a solid piece. So guess what?
I think I have a lot of tools in the bag.
Big nuts, Will Lutz. I'm definitely taking a kicker. I got to make sure I get myself a great one that's going to get me a shitload of points. So now my starting lineup is set. Murray, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Mark Ingram, A.J. Brown, D.J. Shark, George Kittle, Leonard Fournette, Ravens D, Will Lutz, and Hollywood Brown on the bench. Watch out. Watch out. I'm coming. And let's see who else I want to add to the roster. What's the piece that I want to add? do I want to add?
But you ain't no Corvette. You ain't no Lambo.
Who do I want to be able to bring up?
Big man like you better stop trying to make 15 cuts before you get to the line of scrimmage. That's not your game, brother. You and I are going to get together, and we're going to watch tape, and we're going to study backs that you remind me of.
Who do I want to add on the roster?
That would help me a lot if I understand my abilities.
Who do I want to add to the roster? You know, I could go for like a Julian Edelman type of player. You know, I could do something like that, but I'm not really big on Cam. You know, I could definitely do that, but guess what? Sometimes you got to take chances and you got to go for guys that you really like, that they might be able to break out and do big things. So guess what? Bang! C.D. Lamb. You guys are sleeping. You guys are just letting me get a dream team going here. I can't believe you guys are just letting me just stack it on. You're letting me just stack and stack and stack and stack. I'm just stacking so many chips on you guys. Kyler Murray, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Mark Ingram, A.J. Brown, DJ Shark, George Kittle, Leonard Fournette, Ravens D, Will Lutz, Hollywood Brown, and C.D. Lamb? Oh, man. Woo! Man. I usually get A grades on almost every draft, and we can compare teams as we go over rosters, but CD has a quarterback. And the thing is, if you notice in fantasy last year, Dak might not be a great quarterback, but they don't run the ball as much as they could. They're going to throw the ball a lot. So CD, Amari Cooper, and Michael Gallup are going to have plenty of opportunities this season. Robert California. So I wasn't sure about that first pick, but your team is looking good. And see, that's what it's about. I could have went for Christian McCaffrey. I easily could have went that route and still got a lot of these guys, right? But I want to go for guys that I've done the research on, that I know that are going to break out this season. And that's what it's about. It's not about name recognition. It's about doing the research, watching the tape, knowing that guys in year 2 break out at quarterback, Danny Dimes, Kyler Murray, right? So sometimes, you know, these guys get enamored by the names, but if you look at the roster that I've built, I mean, I'll go over the list here real quick. A guy, bang, $5. Mariota on IR reports that Peterman was playing better than him. All cap, yes, Nate Peterman playing better than Mariota. I believe it. So my team name is Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and I went with him first overall, even over Saquon or Zeke or Run CMC. People thought I was crazy. But look at the roster. Kyler Murray, second-year breakout, could be in the MVP running. Cardinals can make the playoffs. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Offensive Rookie of the Year this season, in my opinion. The Chiefs are winning the Super Bowl. They're going to run it back. Mark Ingram, who's solid, can get me 8 to 12 touchdowns this season, right? A.J. Brown, to me, is a top 5 wide receiver in this league. He's going to take over that A.J. Green spot, and he's going to move up with Ryan Tannehill now and Derrick Henry. You're going to see A.J. Brown be one of those guys that is named with Devontae Adams, Mike Evans, Godwin. I truly believe A.J. Brown has got top 5, top 10 potential. DJ Shark, very underrated. I love him. He can definitely ball out, even with Gardner Minshew. And then it's going to be who? Next year after that, Trevor Lawrence. George Kittle could be the best tight end this season besides Travis Kelce or Mark Andrews. Facts. Leonard Fournette, once he starts, that could be an amazing flex spot for me moving forward. Mark Ingram, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and Leonard Fournette. Ravens D, you know, is going to be amazing. Will Lutz, one of the top 5 kickers in the game. Hollywood Brown is going to just toast so many people with Lamar Jackson. And C.D. Lamb. You know, for a guy out of all the wide receivers, Jerry Jeudy, Ruggs has got the speed. Ruggs is like Tyreek the Freak Hill 2.0, right? Jerry Judy's kind of like a Marvin Harrison. C.D. Lamb, I don't even know really who you can compare him to. He's got a little Des Bryant in him. He's got the athleticism. He's got the speed. I mean, he's one of these guys that there's not a lot of guys that he really reminds me of. He's kind of one of a kind. You feel me? I'm just saying. Got a nice squad. Let's take a look at other people's teams. Look at Marcus's team. Tom Brady, Christian McCaffrey, but they got the same bye week. That's going to be tough. And Ronald Jones. David Montgomery, I'm not sold on him. I don't know if he'll ever be healthy. Hopkins is great. Scary Terry McLaurin is fantastic. You got a guy that's on your own team. Travis Kelce, top 2 tight end. Perfect. Cooper Kupp, contract year. Bills D, amazing. They're going to the playoffs this year, and they're going to win the AFC East. Jarvis Landry, Rojo, and Evan Ingram. Okay, Marcus, I see you. Let's go to the next one. Corey Nelson. Josh Allen, Saquon, Austin Eckler, Devontae Adams, Juju, Gronk, James Conner, Ridley, T.Y., A.J. Green, Zach Moss. Okay, I see you. Queen City, Mahomes, Dalvin Cook, Carson, DJ Moore, Lockett, Andrews, Diggs, Prater, Breeze, Hunt, and Tyler Boyd. Avoid the Boyd. Love him. New Orleans nemesis, Lamar Jackson, Zeke, Drake, Robert Woods, Gallup, Ertz, Gurley, Gordon, Gibson, Carrion, and Edelman. See, the thing is if you end up going for top-heavy guys and you end up not cleaning it up after, then you're going to have a top-heavy roster, and the bottom half is not going to be able to keep up with the top. You know, the bottom won't keep up with the top. Dak Prescott, Kamara, Joe Mixon, Godwin, Sutton, Higbee, Amari Cooper, Akers, Swift, Parker, Will Fuller. All right, Ghost Dad, nice team. That's solid. Let's see, Hit, Stafford, Jacobs, David Johnson, Michael Thomas, Galladay, Darren Waller, Le'Veon Bell, Steelers D, Matt Ryan, David Johnson, Colts D. The one and only Six Inc., Russell Wilson, Derrick Henry, Mostert, Julio, Allen Robinson, Jared Cook, Phillip Lindsay, Patriots D, Justin Tucker, Aaron Rodgers, and Cohen. Bird Gang or Die, Zini Panini, Deshaun, Nick Chubb, Jonathan Taylor, Tyreek, Adam Thielen, Goddard, Metcalf, 49ers D, Butker, Marvin Jones, Ruggs, Jordan Howard, nice. And then John Shingo, Wentz, Sanders, let's see here, Jones, Evans, Odell, Hunter Henry, Keenan Allen, Elliott at kicker, Singletary, Judy, Shepard, and Hawkinson. So I don't know. I mean, you could debate it's me or maybe Marcus's team. You know, it just depends on those players. You know, if they end up breaking out. I mean, if you go Montgomery versus my Fournette, I think Fournette's better than Montgomery. But I think the teams they match up pretty well. But I just think my team personally is the best team. You know, looking at the roster. Just saying. I mean, based on the numbers I feel that these guys are going to get. But we'll see. That's why we do fantasy football. Omer's team's the scariest. Mahomes, Dalvin Cook, Carson. That's really top-heavy. DJ Moore and Lockett if they show up. Mark Andrews is fantastic. Diggs. Prater, Breeze, Hunt. Yeah, that's a nice team. Especially if you have Mahomes and Lamar Jackson, you're gonna get points. A lot of points every single week from those spots. And that's facts.
There we go. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing?
Hi, Mom. What's good, man? Happy to see y'all after, what, I don't know, it was the last time I was on here with y'all. It's been good. We broke camp on Thursday. I got released on Saturday.
Let's go, baby.
Picked up back again. And so hopefully I can just continue to make this place my home. Hopefully to continue to work my way.
You got the MVP or breakout player? I got a bunch of them on my team, my guy.
I walked in there. They were like, hey, good to see you again. I was like, yeah, it's cool. Got fired, then rehired.
You know, today is just it's a special day for our family.
All right, Northwest Sports Fanatics Fantasy Football League 2020 Draft live stream with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or our GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. Let's take a look at some of the picks. CeeDee Lamb by me, Evan Ingram, Zach Moss, Prater, Edelman, Higbee, Colts D, Tariq Cohen, Henry Ruggs, Hawkinson. Now we got Jake Elliott, Jordan Howard, Robbie Anderson, Boswell, James White, Preston Williams, Vikings D, and Latavius Murray. Okay.
There's nothing like going home, feeling welcome and warm. For young players like Braden Fajoko, this isn't the end, but the beginning. The start of a journey which might take them anywhere. Who wouldn't sign up for that? All you need to know is I want more. Looking for more. I want more.
All right, I'm going to be drafting here soon.
as a dad, I'm so proud. I want you to know that I love you, son.
Love you too, Dad. Love you too, Mom.
Congratulations, son.
Congrats, Pete.
Love you guys. I'll talk to you guys next week.
Nice to see you.
All right, time to pick some players here.
All right, good morning, guys. You know, I think the first thing that I would say is whether you're a guy that it's your 15th year or your first year, this is our football team. You
All right, who do I want to go for? These are value picks here at this point in the draft. Who do I want to grab?
I want a tough-ass football team. All I'm saying is that I want you to be at your best when you need to be at your best. We always compete, regardless of what that scoreboard says. We compete. And then we have some new guys. We have some rookies on this team. You guys get to know one another. You trust one another. Play for one another.
Interesting. Who should I go for? Who do I want?
Quick, make your pick.
All right, baby, I will. All right, Emmanuel Sanders, I'll take you. Give me a value pick, extra piece. All right, who else do I want to get now? Who do I want to get?
You just hit me right now. About now.
This is probably going to be like the sad part of Hard Knocks. How much does HBO pay the guy that narrates it?
Let's see, let's see.
You know, it's got to be. I mean, that voice is so recognizable that he sells it.
How much do I hit it? Hard Knocks, Chris. You guys last day here? Gotta be close. Last practice? Okay, if I hit it, you owe me $100. Deal? A piece. 100, 200, 300, 400. If I miss, it's a lopsided. My odds to hit it are so low. If I miss, I will say thank you sincerely to all four of you.
No, you guys take that.
Oh, it felt
Quick,
good.
make your pick.
Hey, thank you guys. Thank you.
All right, baby.
You guys got some good stuff.
I had to go for my handcuff, even though he's third or fourth on the depth chart.
It's my last one, I hope. Is it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay.
Just in case, he's like third or fourth on the depth chart, but you got Gus Edwards there. But even though I got Ingram now, might as well, since it's just going to be a late pick. I got you, Corey. Kyler Murray, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Mark Ingram, A.J. Brown, DJ Shark, George Kittle, Leonard Fournette, Ravens D, Will Lutz, Hollywood Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Emmanuel Sanders, J.K. Dobbins. Let's go. Let's go, baby. I like the draft so far.
Don't miss the premiere of the next installment of Real Sports with Bryant Gumbel. And on October...
Getting close to the end now. Okay. Let's take a look at the pick history. Round 12, Jake Elliott, Jordan Howard, Robbie Anderson, Chris Boswell, James White, Preston Williams, Vikings D, Latavius Murley, Marlon Mack. I took Emmanuel Sanders just to get me some depth because I already know AK-41 is going to get a lot of looks, and Michael Thomas, can't guard Mike, will get some looks, but just to have an extra piece on the bench. And then obviously J.K. Dobbins, he might be third or fourth string now, but if you watched him at Ohio State, if anything happens to Mark Ingram, that could be a huge fantasy value if they decide to actually give him a shot and let him do his thing because he's got a lot of talent. And that's facts. Dobbins is going to take over Gus the Bus. I feel he is too. Dobbins is a handcuff. I love my team too. Let's go over and review some of the teams here and see how they look. All right, so I got Kyler Murray, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Mark Ingram, A.J. Brown, D.J. Shark, George Kittle, Leonard Fournette, Ravens D, Will Lutz, Hollywood Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Emmanuel Sanders, J.K. Dobbins. I like my team. Tom Brady, Christian McCaffrey, Montgomery, Hopkins, McLaurin, Kelsey, Cup, Bills D, Landry, Rojo, Evan Ingram, Marlon Mack, Bears D. All right, Marcus, I see you. Corey, Josh Allen, Saquon, Austin Eckler, Devontae Adams, Juju, Gronk, James Conner, Ridley, T.Y., A.J. Green, Zach Moss, Latavius Murray, and Madison. All right, some handcuffs there. See ya. Patrick Mahomes, Dalvin Cook, Chris Carson, DJ Moore, Lockett, Andrews, Diggs, Vikings D, Prater, Breeze, Kareem Hunt, Boyd, Sony Michel. Okay, I see you. The champ is here. Lamar Jackson, Zeke Elliott, Kenyon Drake, Woods, Gallup, Ertz, Todd Gurley, Melvin Gordon, Gibson, Carry On, Edelman, Preston Williams, and Robinson. Okay. Dak Prescott, Kamara, Joe Mixon, Godwin, Sutton, Higbee, Cooper, Akers, Swift, Parker, Fuller, James White, Noah Fant. Stafford, Jacobs, David Johnson, Michael Thomas, Galladay, Waller, Raiders, Le'Veon Bell, Steelers D, Boswell, Matt Ryan, David Johnson, Colts D, Debo Samuel. Russell Wilson, Derrick Henry, Mostert, Julio, Allen Robinson, Jared Cook, Philip Lindsay, Patriots D, Justin Tucker, Aaron Rodgers, Cohen, Robbie Anderson, and John Brown. All right. See Zini Panini, Deshaun Watson, Chubb, Taylor, Tyreek DeFreak, Hill, Thielen, Goddard, Metcalf, Niners D, Butker, Marvin Jones, Ruggs, Jordan Howard, Hayden Hurst. And last but not least on Shingo, Wentz, Sanders, let's see here, Jones, Evans, Beckham, Hunter Henry, Keenan Allen, Eagles D, Jake Elliott, Singletary, Judy, Shepard, Hawkinson, Roethlisberger. Okay. All right, here we go. Northwest Sports Fanatics Fantasy Football League 2020, a draft live stream with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or our GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. And you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. All right, baby. Getting close. We only got a couple more rounds left. 3 rounds left.
Knows how to make people miss in space. And this Kansas City offense is all about space. I don't care if you're a rookie running back. I don't care if you're a veteran running back. You love playing in an Eric B. Enemy and an Andy Reid offense. This Kansas City Chiefs offense is going to be electric. I can't wait to see what this Houston defense does to try to stop this young kid in the backfield. Whoa.
Where do I go with that?
Well, guys, the Chiefs have so many pieces, especially on offense, and we're actually going to talk to former Chief Dante Hall about that a little bit later.
Taking a little peek to see what's going on.
Who has his eyes on the receivers.
Yeah, they can fly. I mean, they can fly. And be a lot of speed in this game. Be a lot of speed. You know, a lot of guys on the field that can run on both sides of the ball relative to their positions, wide receivers that can run, linebackers that can run, DBs that can run, defensive linemen that can run. You know, so it's going to be a game with a bunch of guys out there that are really good athletic football players. So I think it's going to be exciting to
getting
watch.
close. 3 more picks till we're done.
And Rob, how does this Texans team go about slowing down these receivers?
I don't even think they can slow them down. Put a few speed bumps out there or something. That's how you slow down high-speed cars. I mean, I don't know how you're going to slow these guys down. You look at their top 4 receivers last year: Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins, and McCole Hartman. You know, all of those guys had about a total of close to 1,500 yards of yak yards after they get the ball in their hands.
Okay, baby.
Early in the season, and we already know early in the season with normal off seasons,
defenses have issues tackling. So to me, I'm going to be looking at how this Houston Texans team tackle these wide receivers. You can see in the screen right there, these guys make it happen when the ball is in their hands. So if they can have some sure tackling, that'll be about the only way you can kind of slow them down. And, of course, try to get some pressure on Patrick Mahomes, the $500 million man. Ooh.
I'm on the clock soon.
You're already amped and ready to go. Yeah, man. You're not going to make it till Thursday to where you're going, man. But I'll tell you what, talking about those receivers.
I'm on the clock. I am on the clock. And I haven't picked any Tampa Bay yet, so guess what? I'm going to pick Tampa Bay's defense. I think they're going to have a great year, so I'll grab them. A little insurance on my bench with the Ravens D and Buccaneers D because I feel that they are going to be nice. And then let's look to see what else that I have here. Who's going to be the best value for me?
We have our eyes on those pieces, guys, those offensive guys on the Chiefs, but the Texans also allowed the 4th most.
Who do I want?
Wide receivers last season, so that just adds another little wrinkle to this game. All right, guys.
Who do I want to pick?
As we get set for the Texans versus the Chiefs, join Colleen Wolfe and a slew of NFL stars, including Super Bowl 54 champion Travis Kelce, for the Can't Miss Party of the Year.
All right, baby. Let's go Ryan Tannehill. Let's go with some Tanny as the backup.
Only on NFL Network.
All right, boom.
Our insider Ian Rappaport, who has plenty of news, but let's
I like it. I like it.
who might be having a little treat yourself type of day after his huge contract extension.
All right, we're getting close to the end. Last rounds.
Be doing something to celebrate tonight after a long wait for a contract extension. Remember, the Arizona Cardinals traded for him.
All right, baby. Northwest Sports Fanatics Fantasy Football League 2020 Draft live stream with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or our GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. Let's take a quick look at the history, see what has been picked. All right, let's look at round 14. We got Ben Roethlisberger by Shingo, Kirk Cousins, Bird Gang or Die, Austin Hooper, Jaceki. So a lot of tight ends and kickers. Zane Gonzalez, Brian Edwards, Brandon Cooks, Cam Newton. Team Nelson finally got quarterback, N'Keal Harry. I got the Buccaneers D. I got Ryan Tannehill as my backup. Robbie Gold, Saints D. That was the other D that I was thinking about taking. I could take Saints D or Bucks D. I think that Saints D is going to be good as well going into the season. That's facts. All right, Tevin Coleman. All right, baby. Let me take a quick look at the players, and let's take a quick look and do a quick overview. So I got Kyler Murray, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Mark Ingram, A.J. Brown, DJ Shark, George Kittle, Leonard Fournette, Ravens D, Will Lutz, Hollywood Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Emmanuel Sanders, J.K. Dobbins as the handcuff, Buccaneers D to back up Ravens D, Ryan Tannehill as my backup. I'm liking my team. Let's take a look at some of the other teams here. Marcus, Tom Brady, Christian McCaffrey, Montgomery, D-Hop, Scary Terry McLaurin, Kelsey, Cooper Kupp, Bills D, Robbie Gold, Landry, Rojo, Evan Ingram, Marlon Mack, Bears D, N'Keal Harry. Let's look at Corey, Josh Allen, Saquon, Eckler, Devontae Adams, Juju, Gronk, James Conner, Saints D, Calvin Ridley, T.Y., A.J. Green, Zach Moss, Latavius Murray, Madison, and Cam Newton. Okay. Patrick Mahomes, Dalvin Cook, Chris Carson, Moore, Lockett, Andrews, Diggs, Vikings D, Prater, Breeze, Hunt, Boyd, Sony Michel, Brandon Cooks, and Tevin Coleman. All right, see you. Oh, I see you, Omer. Lamar Jackson, Zeke Elliott, Kenyon Drake, Robert Woods, Gallup, Ertz, Todd Gurley, the Titans D, Melvin Gordon, Gibson, Kerryon Johnson, Edelman, Preston Williams, Robinson, and Edwards. All right. Ghost Dad. We got, let's see here. We got Dak Prescott, Kamara, Mixon, Godwin, Sutton, Higbee, Cooper, Broncos D, Zane Gonzalez, Akers, Swift, Devontae Parker, Fuller, James White, Noah Fant. And then hit, we got Stafford, Jacobs, David Johnson, Michael Thomas, Kenny Golladay, Darren Waller from the Raiders, Le'Veon Bell, Steelers, Boswell, Matt Ryan, David Johnson, Colts D, Debo Samuel, Jasecki, and Matt Breida. So Zini Panini, let's see what she's doing. The only female participating in our draft, but she's a damn good one. Deshaun Watson, Nick Chubb, Jonathan Taylor, Tyreek DeFreak-Hill, Adam Thielen, Goddard, Metcalf, 49ers D, Butker, Marvin Jones, Henry Ruggs, smart woman, taking someone like Ruggs like I did with CeeDee Lamb. Take a chance. Jordan Howard, Hayden Hurst, Kirk Cousins, Seahawks D. Good job, my girl. Good job, Zini Panini. Shingo, Wentz, Sanders, Jones, Evans, Beckham, Hunter Henry, Keenan Allen, Eagles D, Jake Elliott, Singletary, Judy, Shepard, Hawkinson, and Roethlisberger. Okay. Got a few really nice teams. And a few nice players that are left. Let's look at pick history here. Tannehill, Robbie Gould, Saints D, Tevin Coleman, Titans D, Broncos D, Breida, Pollard, Seahawks D, Alshon Jeffrey. So, you know, a lot of us are going deep now. We're just deep diving, trying to find that last spot. Who do we want to be able to bring in, add to the roster? Darrell Williams.
Still finds a way to come down with the football. And it is that competitive spirit. You team him up with Larry Fitzgerald, who I came into the league with. And you talk about two of the dudes who have the best natural catching hands in football.
Ian Rappaport joining us once again with the latest news on the Broncos and Von Miller. Ian, what can you tell us?
Certainly a troubling situation for the Denver Broncos and Von Miller. MJ, sources tell me and Mike Garafolo that Von Miller went down early.
Fucking Von Miller going down with an injury. That sucks.
Believed to be an ankle injury, and the worst thing is, the fear is that this could be season-ending for Von Miller. The star
That's brutal.
in the final year of his contract with the Denver Broncos, expected to cash in. Of course, was in the best shape he has been in some time. There was big-time high hopes for Von Miller, and now you have to wonder, will he be on the field at all in 2020? He is going to get an MRI on Wednesday. That will tell all, but the early indications are done for the season. Not a good day for Von Miller or Denver.
Ian, if that's the case, what options do
All right, baby. We're almost to the end of the draft.
Well, the options are limited at the edge rusher position. Jadeveon Clowney obviously signed in a couple days ago. Give you two big-time veteran names to watch. One is Ezekiel Ansah, who played last year for the Seattle Seahawks, up to 280 pounds, in good shape. Obviously, that is someone to watch. And then the veteran Clay Matthews, he is still available. He's had some talks with the Seahawks.
On the clock. We're almost done, guys. Good draft.
Of those guys, MJ.
Ian Rappaport with the latest details. Thank you so much. All right, so many encouraging signs in Washington, a new franchise president and a new head coach. As you know, the logo is going to change, but will the luck change too? After the break on NFL Total Access, Washington's radio voice, D'Angelo Hall, has the answer.
Wendy's famous 4 for $4 is heating up with the new spicy crispy chicken sandwich. And yes, you can get
All right, let's take a look at pick history here real quick. Darrell Williams, Justin Jefferson, Cowboys D, Eric Ebron, Burrow, Fairburn, Chargers D, and Greg the Leg. All right, I'm on the board, on the clock. Who do I want to add? Let's go for insurance. I'm going to add Herndon. So that way I have at least another tight end backup, I believe. Do I want to go him? I could do that. Still good players left. Let's see. Two. Let's see who's left here. Who do I want? Who do I want? Let's go Blake Jarwin. Let's go Blake Jarwin. Let's take him. Cowboys are going to throw the ball. Let's go.
You seek the open road, the ride. In search of dives, you've got to try bold flavors, dipped and glazed.
All right, baby. Draft is complete.
Your guide, diners, drive-ins, and dives. Friday night at 9 on Food Network.
There's a hole that's right up in here that the manufacturer uses, and then there's a measurement taken.
All right, guys. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys had a great day. The draft is complete. Like I said, I'm liking the way that the rosters broke down. I hope everyone had a fantastic time, you know, hanging around with the Northwest Sports Fanatics and the Northwest Sports Fanatics Fantasy Football League 2020 draft. I'm wondering when they're going to end up having grades for the draft. But like I said, I'll end up being back here again probably sometime tomorrow. I'm going to end up doing a power rankings video tomorrow prior to having the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans on Thursday. Marcus will be in the building as well. So I hope everyone had fun going through the draft process. It was a lot of fun for me, as well as a lot of you others that are in the room. Kyler Murray, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Mark Ingram, A.J. Brown, DJ Shark, George Kittle, Fournette, Ravens D, Will Lutz, Hollywood Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Emmanuel Sanders, J.K. Dobbins, Buccaneers D, Ryan Tannehill, and Blake Jarwin as my backup tight end to George Kittle. I love it. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys drop a like and donate and subscribe to the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Absolutely. And like I said, let's go over some of the teams here real quick before, so that way we can kind of just go over everyone's team that's still in the chat, so we can kind of go over who we think had the best draft, and then I'll end the stream. So I had Kyler, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Mark Ingram, A.J. Brown, Shark, Kittle, Fournette, Ravens D, Will Lutz, Hollywood Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Emmanuel Sanders, J.K. Dobbins, Buccaneers D, Ryan Tannehill, and Blake Jarwin. I like my draft. Pretty solid. I'd be surprised if I don't get an A grade. Tom Brady, Christian McCaffrey, Montgomery, Hopkins, McLaurin, Kelsey, Cup, Bills D, Robbie Gould, Jarvis Landry, Rojo, Ingram, Marlon Mack, Bears D, N'Keal Harry, and Jamison Crowder. For Marcus, Corey Nelson had Josh Allen, Saquon, Eckler, Devontae Adams, Juju, Gronk, James Conner, Saints D, Greg the Leg, Calvin Ridley, T.Y., A.J. Green, Moss, Murray, Madison, and Newton. Orion, the league MVP. There we go, baby. You know it. Queen City, Mahomes, Cook, Carson, Moore, Lockett, Andrews, Diggs, Vikings D, Prater, great team right there by the champ from last year. Breeze, Hunt, Boyd, Sony Michel, Cooks, Coleman, and Chargers D. I like Queen City's team. I think that's going to be the most competitive team to mine. Lamar Jackson, Zeke, Kenyon Drake, Robert Woods, Gallup, Ertz, Gurley, Titans D, Fairburn, Melvin Gordon, Gibson, Johnson, Edelman, Preston Williams, Robinson, and Edwards. For Gerald, Black and Gold Light Toes. Ghost Dad, let's take a look to see what he had here. Got Dak, Prescott, AK-41, Mixon, Godwin, Sutton, Higbee, Amari Cooper, Broncos D, Zane Gonzalez, Akers, Swift, Parker Fuller, James White, Noah Fant, and Burrow. Not bad. A couple more to go. Hit had Stafford, Josh Jacobs, Johnson, David Johnson, Michael Thomas, can't guard Mike, Kenny Galladay, Waller, Le'Veon Bell, Steelers D, Boswell, Matt Ryan, D Johnson, Colts D, Samuel, Debo Samuel, Jaseki Breida, and Ebron. And then the last three, 6 ink in his first draft, Russell Wilson, Derrick Henry, Mostert, Julio, Allen Robinson, Jared Cook, Lindsey, Patriots D, Tucker, Rogers, Cohen, Robbie Anderson, John Brown, Hooper, Pollard, Cowboys D. And Zini Panini, my girl, Watson, Chubb, Jonathan Taylor, Tyreek, Thielen, Goddard, Metcalf, Niners D, Butker, Marvin Jones, Ruggs, going like with me with CeeDee Lamb. I like that. Jordan Howard, Hurst, Cousins, Seahawks D, and Justin Jefferson taking some young players and taking a chance. Great draft by her. Only female that's in here. And then last but not least, Don Shingo had Wentz, Miles Sanders, Aaron Jones. Who? Aaron Jones. Mike Evans, Odell, Hunter Henry, Keenan Allen, Eagles D, Jake Elliott, Singletary, Judy, Shepard, Hawkinson, Ben Roethlisberger, Alshon Jeffrey, and Darrell Williams. And that is it. So not bad. Not bad. We had a fantastic draft. I can't wait for us to be able to get this thing popping off. I'll end up doing another video very shortly tomorrow for my NFL, either top 5 or top 10 power rankings. So stay tuned for that. I'll be here tomorrow to be able to bust that out, probably around 6 or 7 o'clock Pacific time. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Stay safe. So we got the NFL power rankings from me tomorrow. And then after that, we'll end up doing the Chiefs and the Texans live stream. And then obviously we'll get Marcus in the building there as well. So I hope you guys had fun. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Northwest Sports Fanatics Fantasy Football League 2020 Draft live stream with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or our GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. Have a great rest of your night. Great draft. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I hope you had fun. Good luck this season, all y'all. And I'll be back tomorrow. Peace.